Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Raw. Your host, TehJew, here with you, and this program is brought to you by THQ. Now, before we even begin this particular show, in fact, before we even went on air, Vince McMahon, Mr. McMahon, whatever you want to call him, well, after his match with Eddie Guerrero, in which he pummeled him to a bloody pulp, he was one bragging that he could do the same thing to two people with one arm tied behind his back. Well, I kind of took that into consideration, so I told McMahon, either you put up or you shut up. So I had him go up against two guys in a handicap match. So, if anything, this is going to be called the Vince McMahon Gets His Ass Kicked match. And with that said, his two opponents are, let me look for it, Fox McCloud and Bob Barker. So these are two guys that want to get their hands on McMahon, especially since McMahon, attacked him from behind on various occasions. So, yeah, payback's a you-know-what. So, let's begin. Alright, we're off. And it's going to be Barker and McMahon to start the matchup. And a karate chop right to the head of Mr. McMahon. So, the last time McMahon fought Barker, McMahon actually beat Barker. And the last time that Fox McCloud was in the ring with Mr. McMahon, well, Fox McCloud won the match mainly because McMahon had other problems, in the sense that there were other people that wanted to get their hands on him, and, well, only one person could at that time. And in other words, McMahon was distracted, and Fox took advantage of that. But tonight, he is down. He's down 2-1 against Barker and McCloud. So we'll see how McMahon is going to handle the challenge that he bestowed upon himself, so to speak. I mean, Vince, you made your bed. Well, prepare to lie in it. However, as far as this particular matchup is concerned, it does have tag rules, so one person in the ring at a time, so that's the one thing that is going for Vince. And what's Vince doing? Ooh, and an elbow drop, and a good one at that. However, even if Vince manages to beat Bob Barker while in the ring, the match is not over yet, because he still has to fight Fox McCloud and beat him. But they can pin McMahon and end it right then and there. So that's the one thing that is going against McMahon. So if you're Vince, I mean, the best thing you can do is try to isolate Bob Barker and, make sure that he does not tag out to Fox McCloud. I mean, Fox is as quick as a cat, although that's actually not the best way to describe him. He's as quick as a fox, I should say. Because, well, he is a fox, in the sense. Whipped into the corner is Bob Barker. Now, I have to say that, in all the years that I've watched The Price is Right, I just can't help but be amazed at the fact that Bob Barker, has done it for many years, and I enjoy The Price is Right more and more as I watch it. And right now, Bob Barker has a sleeper hold on Mr. McMahon, but yeah, Mr. McMahon, as always, he knows how to get himself out of these situations. And is that enough? 1, no, kick out by Bob Barker. Let me turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Oh, and a rake in the eyes right to Bob Barker. Come on. Really? Oh, and he rakes him again. Well, oh, and a jawbreaker right to Bob Barker. Oh, but Bob Barker gets up, though. Oh, and this is not what you want if you're McMahon, as he tags, well, by he, I mean Bob Barker tags in Fox McCloud as he delivers a dropkick to the back of McMahon. So you have McCloud and McMahon, so you have the battle of the mix. And, ooh, and a super face buster right to Mr. McMahon. Goes off the ropes. On a leg drop right to Vince McMahon. On a rake in the eyes right to... Well, never mind. Actually, that didn't do much to hinder Fox McCloud. On a clothesline right to McCloud. It'll be very difficult for me to distinguish what, you know, which Mick is which, but... Well, or to say it, actually. Not to... I know who is who, but it's just... It'll be hard for me to say it. But forgive me, folks. Really. Anyway, back to the match. A back elbow to McCloud. And a drop toe hold facebuster onto Fox McCloud. And, whoa, look at the strength of Fox McCloud! And he drops him with a military press slam. Oh, and neck snap. Shades of the great Kurt Hennig. And, oh, and a poke in the eye. I mean, just when you think McMahon is in trouble, he always finds a way to turn the tables, so to speak. And is that enough? One. No, not even. Just a 1 count on Fox McCloud. I mean, I'll give McMahon a lot of credit. He's not giving up. I mean, a lesser man would have already been done a long time ago, but... I mean, this is Vince McMahon we are talking about. An atomic drop onto Fox McCloud. On an elbow right to the back of McCloud. I mean, that really, I mean, an elbow like that to the back, it drives the wind out of you. I can tell you from experience, it hurts. Oh, and a knee right to the gut, and now what's McMahon doing? Oh, he's going up to the top again. Oh, and a nice elbow drop onto Fox McCloud. Well, I will say this, I mean, he is pacing himself, is Mr. McMahon. I mean, that's exactly what he needs to do if he has any chance of surviving this matchup. Oh, thrown over the top rope is McCloud. Oh, and a chop right across the throat. Now, however, this is a... You can only win by pinfall or submission, and you can be disqualified and you can be counted out. So, McMahon has got to be careful. And a tie-up, which is broken by Bob Barker. And I'm not sure what Mr. McMahon is doing, throwing Fox McCloud into the barricade, but... Okay, well, now both Micks are back in the ring. And, okay, that was kind of weird. Ooh, and a nice roundhouse kick to knock down McMahon. A scoop slam and camera, there we go, and a leg drop. I wonder, is that enough to beat Vince McMahon? 1. No, just a 1 count on Vince McMahon. Oh, now they're gonna double team him, and oh, look at this. Whoa, what a move is, I have never seen a move like that before. A suplex. It's kind of like a modified Doomsday device by the Road Warriors, and that's an incredible move. And oh, he's got the hammerlock, chinlock combination on Vince McMahon. And Vince has to tap out, as Bob Barker has gotten his revenge. And as for McCloud, well, McCloud's, feud with McMahon is over. So congratulations to Bob Barker and Fox McCloud, as they have put Vince McMahon in his place. I mean, Vince, Mr. McMahon, whatever you want to call him, he said he would beat two guys with one arm tied behind his back, and he couldn't even beat him with two hands free. So, for Vince, he better not say things like that again, or else he could end up like he is right now. On the floor, beaten. But that's going to do it for our first match. We still have a couple of matches yet to come, so stay tuned.